beginning of 3 moons, and putting up the kitchen top with Megan and Angelica and John and friends for the day. Here we are in early March 2018, putting up those branches on top of screens. And then we go building the sneaky wall with, who is there? Tom and John and David, Donovan. We were putting up the plastering with cement that time. There he is, John. Donovan, Quentin, Tom. Here we go. Here we are. And now we're going to go back up on the dome. Oh, this is plastering with John. And then here we are with Tim, Misha, Sam, and helping Sheldon and Papa. Tim is down there, and Eric was organizing everything to building up the sex. There's Megan out there. We're doing the 6 top, and there's Eric Venn, who was organizing everything there. So wonderful. The top of the dome with Tim, who is mixing the mud and throwing up. Here we go. That was so wonderful. That was in spring break in April. That was wonderful to have him for the week. And then we have Cindy, Nancy, Mark, Donovan, Quentin, and then building up the top of the deck, the last bit of the deck. And then putting up the window. Putting up the top of the windows thanks to Gary. So we're discussing. Now here we are beginning the greenhouse, building it down. We must have been at least 7 bags down the bottom with Megan and John. Showing how Megan does closing up the bag before you put it in and filling it up with a little bit of moist earth. And then Misha and Tim helping Megan on the bags for the garden. And there's Sam helping out too. And here's Karina and Donovan. And now Jessie and Bing from China, who is helping. We're on the top now. We're on the top. We're practically on the top of the greenhouse, just enough to the walls. And pretty soon there'll be the hoops on the top. But here we were. Now we are fixing that and plastering them. Jessie's doing that, and Martin was doing the cob with the steps, finishing up, and then Tom was helping watering, make it tight. The top of the, now you see, the sneaky wall is way up with Donovan, and he's on the top with Carlo looking at. This is the beginning of the teepee. That was with Nancy, just starting over again, with a bamboo and palm fronds. And then Donovan and Megan was helping until they're almost finished, and then inside with Chip's wonderful bed inside. This is inside of the shed, outside the shed, and inside the shed with a new plastering inside. Here we were helping out with the windows. We were so happy to have the windows up there. And mosaics with Bing and Jessie. and then the inside of the dome, and then Martin was plastering, and it was so beautifully done that now we don't want to cover them anymore. This is on the top. Martin now is doing it with the straw in Slovakia, but here we are, well, doing it with the inside. This is inside. This is the, you can't see it, but anyway, there's plastering. And then Laura found that, let's put this lady up in here. And so she put the lady up on the top, hanging off the rafters. And pretty soon we'll see her. She's standing there inside the dome, with the door that Mary made with all the cabinet doors. John from BC that helped fix the window, that was wonderful. And then this is a party. You can see a party with the mosaics. And then Martin, who did a great fun time showing a samurai Slovakia with a Medusa and the sword. And the final thing, in early July, we're going up a little bit in the top, Temescal, with Martin and Jean. And blowing wind and warm. So looking forward to seeing you next spring, all of you, and come and spend with us and spend some time here. It'll be wonderful.